Situation here. One of the nurses found contraband. A bunch of loose wires, wire strippers, tape, and a phone battery stashed in one of the rooms. I don't like it.
Agent, I need you to check in with Commander Hector at the Secure Quarantine Center in the Tenderloin. We got 80 civilians in there, but one of them's missing. Looks like they were building an IED. I could use your eyes on the investigation.
You are now entering a safe area. Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
Another day in hell.
Hey! Hey!
Echo available for playback nearby.
Thanks for showing up.
Nice shooting there.
Captain Benitez. Shit, we found an IED. It's in a sub-basement, some tunnel. We think it's how she got out.
Attention. Only patients diagnosed with dollar flu are permitted in quarantine centers.
Oh, shit. I think this thing's gonna... Agent! Agent, are you okay? Agent! Get anyone you can out of the building!
Life signs detected.
Oh, God, we had 80 people in there. Holy Christ. Quarantine center, you have Rikers incoming! I'm seeing a gang of Rikers well-armed, coming right at you! This is no goddamn coincidence. Watch your back out there.
Warning, additional hostiles incoming.
Sam?
Oh, shit. I think this thing's gonna... Agent! Agent, are you okay? Agent! Get anyone you can out of the building!
Can't hear anything!
Life signs detected.
I can't!
Oh, God, we had 80 people in there. Holy Christ. Quarantine center, you have Rikers incoming! I'm seeing a gang of Rikers well-armed, coming right at you! This is no goddamn coincidence. Watch your back out there.
I'm not the enemy.
This is your final warning. Vacate the area or be forcefully removed. You are interfering with... Son of a bitch!
Fascist motherfuckers!
We don't have anywhere else to go. We were told there would be shelter.
Please, my baby is starving.
Jesus, what are you doing?
Time to knock some heads.
It's
I'm
tougher.
not the danger.
Active echo beacon detected.
Well, here I am, Aaron Keener, the First Wave's prodigal son. Normally I'd do this face-to-face, but I'm not 100% sure which way you'll jump. You act one way when Ms. Lau is watching, and another way entirely when you're off the leash. That's an interesting contradiction. You see, I think that deep down, you get it. You know, the old rules, laws, governments, those things died on Black Friday. But the feral PMCs, the convicts, the ones smart enough and good enough to take what they need, they'll survive. Me? I'm gonna prosper. Oh, you could too, but you took an oath, right? You got a duty. Those are both ways of saying that your conscience is fucking you. You ask yourself, who has earned a right to tell you what to do? Do you know how many agents died to hold the Dark Zone just for the brass to give up and put a wall around it? You don't believe me? You should check the place out for yourself. But the people you're working for, they're irrelevant now. Amherst changed how the game is played, and I have got the vision to win. I got Chernenko, I got a DNA printer, and a very interesting recipe book. I'm gonna write my own rules. You should think about getting in on this thing. I'll be seeing you.
Agent, the information you found in that lab was the crown jewel. I think we can break this thing now.
But we've got some more information. A voice from the grave. Listen to what Amherst has to say.
What you're looking at is the smallpox virus, one of the deadliest pathogens on the planet. For centuries, it did a wonderful job of helping keep the human population in check. But times change, and sometimes Mother Nature needs a hand in improving her creations. Like, say, speeding them up a little bit, making them contagious when they should be quietly incubating in a host, or making them more lethal. I didn't come up with the approach on my own. My friend Vitaly is one of the pioneers in the field, and the idea has been around for years. Genome as data. You see, once we digitized DNA, we made it infinitely mutable. We could do 1,000 virtual variations in the time it used to take to grow a one-lab-grade generation of pathogens. And we could pick the best, most lethal combinations and make them real. That's how you make a killer virus, you see. Mix in genetic code from other diseases, and you move the sliders all the way up on lethality and virulence. The goal was a 90% mortality rate. I'm not sure my green poison is going to quite hit that, but honestly, that's just details. As long as most of humanity goes, the Earth stands a fighting chance. Technically, technology is what's killing the planet. But that's not really the case. It's the greed that drives the technology. But a funny thing happened on the way to $100 genome maps and 3D printed plastic toys. Someone figured out those technologies could be repurposed, modified for the greater good. Me. Now, my virus is going to do what nature's always done. Decide who lives and who dies. And if nature decides I die, then I die. If nothing else, I'll have a lot of company. Natural selection at its finest. Helped along by a little unnatural genetic manipulation. It's all data, really. Life's just a method of processing it. The same way I processed the smallpox genome on my laptop. And who's to say that wasn't the plan all along? If, by some miracle, you survive green poison, then nature's decided you deserve to live. The rest of us shouldn't and won't. Godspeed. I'll see you in hell.
Data scanned. Downloading files.
I got a bit of a weird request, Agent. I obviously don't want to divert any of our resources, but if anyone happens to run across a musician named Heather Lau while they're out there, I'd appreciate you bringing her back to base. Or, if it comes to it, telling me how you found her. She's gone missing, and she's my sister. Last known location, civilian camp by the piers. The one that doesn't exist anymore. Lau out.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Come on, give her the fish sticks.
No, honey. We need those.
Shit, I forgot the radio Faye gave me at home. But I don't even like fish sticks.
No way, you can't go there. They set fire to the shop right across the street. It's too dangerous.
Look, Faye told me to check in every day. And worried Faye isn't too different from scary, angry Faye.
No way, you can't go there. They set fire to the shop right across the street. It's too dangerous.
Look, Faye told me to check in every day. And worried Faye isn't too different from a scary, angry Faye.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Agent, we've got some new information.
Don't give up on us.
It seems a...
You've done some impressive work, Agent. The only thing that's made being stuck in here bearable is knowing that you were out there doing the job that I can't. The city's starting to pick itself up off the pavement. You can see it in people's eyes. They're finally starting to think about something besides dying. They don't even know the worst is still out there. Colonel Bliss's boys have proven more resilient than a swarm of cockroaches. You've hurt them, but they've still got the resources to terrorize this city on a massive scale. They've fortified the United Nations complex, and they've got Chernenko, the Russian virologist that Amherst was working with. Now they're holding him prisoner there. Fascists in the seat of international peace and security. Funny guy, that Bliss. At this point, it's clear the LMB was involved with whatever happened to the first wave, and we know now that at least one agent was actively working with Bliss. We thought the Last Man Battalion was scary enough, but if they've got access to Division tech or intel, they could completely destroy everything we've been working toward. Hey. We both know what needs to happen now. You need to find a way into the UN and deal with Bliss once and for all. It's not fair to put this all on you, but... Fair died weeks ago. Go get him, Agent.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Thank God that
I'll be in touch.
We're gonna need those rail lines intact. Look who it is.
Now we're cooking with gas. You are hereby officially my go-to agent for classing to join up.
Watch yourself out there. We need...
Okay. See you.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
What you got in there?
Gonna watch you bleed! How you like this?
Just taking what I can get. You need to be helping. It's been a while.
Slim pickings.
Let's take them out! Oh, shit!
Peace.
Dispatch to all field ops. Priority 1. Dr. Candle is requesting biological scans of the quarantine zone on West 47th.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area. Leaving contaminated area. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
He's on me. Sending out a fireball. Here we go.
I'll get this data to Dr. Candle ASAP. Nice work.
Morning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated. Exiting the contaminated area. Now leaving the contaminated area.
Agent, communications are being disrupted, and we need someone to reconnect the things which are being disconnected. Literally, as well as metaphorically. Seems to me like we can never really communicate with each other. But still, they'd like it fixed, so please, get on that.
All available units report to West 47th parking lot. JTF has opened fire and need backup.
How many effectives you got? Shit, I have to reload!
Glad you're not shooting at us.
Hit your target!
They should be doing hard time.
Ain't got no authority.
Listen, I know what we talked about, but I'm not sure this is a good idea. Look, you remember the
Without you, we'd have been dead. Hopefully that'll make them think twice about hitting the next JTF patrol they see.
Morning. Hostile forces approaching. Hostile forces approaching.
Gonna blast the fucker. Don't let up. We're taking you down. Bomb, look out.
Appreciate the save. We owe you one. I'll even buy you a beer sometime.
Freezing my butt off.
Agent, you did it. If only all of our deepest desires could be met in such a simple exchange. Ask and receive. Wouldn't that be nice, Agent?
of luck out there.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
Dispatch to Flatiron Patrol. Sarah needs a viral scan at the quarantine zone on 5th. Might have a variant on our hands.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Appreciate the assist, Division. Last thing we need is a mutant strain.